we are going to begin our Safety at Your Job, Physical Hazards and OSHA presentation. First of all, you have to understand what the reason is for you to be safe at work. My reason? I love to go fishing. Going fishing with my family, going fishing outdoors, all of that. All of that would change if I wasn't safe at work and I'd have an injury that would not allow me to do that anymore. So what I'm going to ask you to do is open up your notes page, link to this assignment, and first question, what's your reason for being safe at work? Pause this video and type in, what is your reason? What do you like to do outside of work that would be very different if you had an injury from work? Now, comes into work. What's your responsibility with your job site safety or job safety, work safety? All of that. You play a crucial role into this. Your work can provide all the safety precautions possible, but if you don't follow them, you are the one that's going to get injured. So it's got to be you thinking about, boy, I don't want to get injured at work because I don't want to lose my opportunity to go fishing or whatever it is. Next here, take a peek, looking at the work safety. Oh, I should say pause the video back here and fill in your responsibility of job site safety. Here, we're going to talk about worksite safety. This is a good spot to pause the video as well. Come up with your idea of what is unsafe right here to change that light bulb. Then we're also going to take a look at this video. Now, that group was pretty darn skilled to be able to get that forklift to go at the same time, so they've done this before. But what's unsafe about a guy riding a forklift lifted up by another forklift? Kind of entertaining, but really happening in other places, and really happening here. Take a moment to pause and go over to your worksheet and write down what were the mistakes here. Who was responsible? Moving forward, we're going to be going on to OSHA. OSHA a lot of times is a word, it's kind of like a swear word at people's works. But really, when we look at the background of OSHA, you might change your thought a little bit. OSHA stands for Occupational Safety and Health Administration. This is a great text question, specifically the administration part. The administration means it's a group of people. Occupational Safety and Health Administration. So job site safety and health group of people, making sure work is safe. Take a moment, pause, go over, and fill that out on the sheet. Here's another one for the sheet. In the last 25 years, so how OSHA became entity is it was a government entity developed, and there was this Representative Steger who pointed out in the last 25 years more than 400,000 Americans were killed, dead, no longer ceased to exist by work-related accidents and disease, and close to 50 million more suffered disabling injuries on the job. Not only has this resulted in incalculable pain and suffering for workers and their families, but such injuries have cost billions of dollars and lost wages in production. So really, the bottom part there was really what made OSHA come into play. Workers, up to this point, workers were just replaceable. They killed somebody, they hurt somebody, they maimed somebody, they just hired somebody else. There was no repercussions. There was nothing. You didn't get money if you got your arm cut off and you couldn't work anywhere else. So they decided that it's time to change that because it was costing companies money to do all this training. So on December 29th, 1970, President Richard Nixon signed the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970. And the Occupational Safety and Health Act set up the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. 1970 was not that far long ago. Parents possibly, or grandparents for sure, were in this time era. So that's a little background on OSHA and why we have OSHA, and that it's not a bad thing. It's there to help you go home at the end of the day and do what you love to do other than work. It's not there to make work slower. It's not there to make work more expensive. It's there to keep you safe. And if you follow the safety rules and the OSHA rules, you will be able to go home and do all those great things that you want to do. Because we want you happy and working for a lot of years. Assignment 1 this week, job safety post. Course 1 discussion. You'll have that assignment to complete. You're going to watch a video about job site hazards, and then you're going to post a discussion. Assignment 2, you're going to do your day 1 notes here that are linked in this assignment. You're going to upload your job safety notes from this job safety video. And that is completion of OSHA and job safety at your work for physical hazards.